Hi, Sparrows. Hello, and welcome to Matters of the Heart Monday. Come on into the room. We have a juicy, and I know we're coming on early today, and that's because we're coming by way of Russia. So I had to be mindful of the time. So I am Valerie Miller of TVM, the Valerie Miller Double Fold. This very moment, you have opportunity to change. And we have Julia Ogun with us today. So come on into the room. We're going to give her just a moment to come in. And of course, we're coming from, as every week, how I became fabulous and a lady all the time. And we're going to talk about, the chapter of when I was overseas, when I lived overseas, and talk about Italy and how different it is there. Hi, Shatavia. It's different living abroad than it is in the USA. And in reality, Julia is going to share a lot about herself and her nationality. And, of course, she's Russian. So we don't usually see African Americans that are Russian. However, you will see soon enough, and she's going to be talking about her background, her modeling career, as well as her musical career as well. So thank you so much for coming in. Hopefully all is well with you today, Shatavia. Hopefully. So this is early for me to be coming on, so I had to bump everything up today. And of course, I'll be on again tonight at 7 as I usually am. However, we're just making the show a bit earlier today. You see?
Hello.
Hi, Jules.
Hey, how
You
are
look good, girl.
Thank you.
Uh-huh.
You
You're
look
upside
amazing as
down.
well. Oh, sorry.
You're now you're back upright.
Okay.
It is okay. You know it's all forgiven.
Yes.
I was just giving a quick overview of today because this isn't the normal time for me to come on. I'm usually on at 7 p.m. But just for you, we're on early. And it's going to be
Thank you.
short, sweet, lovely, because I know you're not feeling well. So we're going to make it as
Yeah.
effortless as possible. And thank you for coming on, even though you don't feel well. I appreciate you.
Yeah, thank you for inviting me.
Yes. So we're going to just keep it going. Hi, Alma. Welcome to the room. So why don't you introduce yourself to the Sparrows? Tell them who you are, a
Sure.
little bit about your background, where of course, you're from Russia, but then the nitty gritty of how you're there, your parents, and how you came about music.
Sure. So my name is Julia. I was born in Russia, born and raised, and my parents are. My father's from Nigeria, and my mother's Russian. So my father came here to study, and then my parents met here. So I was born here, and I also have a sister. She's a smaller one. She's only 19. I'm 28,
Uh-huh.
and now I do music mostly. I have actually a scientific background. My education is theoretical mathematics. So I was a scientist. I used to be a scientist. Then I just shifted my focus to more entertaining yeah, things in life. So now I'm a musician. I produce music and I sing, and I have my own cover band. I'm like a director of it and a lead vocalist. And
Interesting.
also we travel all around Russia. And my cover band is like 1 year and a half old,
Hmm.
1.5 year old.
Okay.
So we're just starting, yes, and it's really exciting for me to like pursue my dream and to be what I really want to be and what makes me happy. So,
Great.
and also I work as a model. I've been working as a model for 11 years now, and also I'm happy with that. But it was never really like my job, but
Uh-huh.
it was always a hobby, and but I also like earn money with that, and I really appreciate my job also, this one.
Very
So
interesting.
I do a lot of things. Also, I learn Vogue dancing, Vogue.
Vogue. Vogue.
Yeah, yeah,
Vogue.
yeah,
Vogue. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah. So I just finished my classes in Vogue. I'm so tired actually. I was just because it's
Yes.
almost midnight here already,
I
and I usually go to
know.
sleep. So
Thank
yeah.
you. I appreciate you more than you can understand for you to come on here and fighting
No,
sleep,
it's a
not
pleasure for
feeling
me.
well. Yes, but we had scheduled earlier and had to reschedule because we just couldn't sync up at the time.
Yeah,
Today was as soon as we
yeah,
could get on. So much gratitude for that.
yeah.
Now, you're saying that you
Thank
come from
you.
a scientist background and you shift from scientists, mathematics to modeling and music. And it's a different type of music, electric music.
Yeah.
Why electric music? And give a little bit more detail as to that particular genre.
Sure. Actually, well, I was modeling while I was studying mathematics, so I was just I only got my master's degree in mathematics like 3 years ago, and I've
Mm-hmm.
been modeling for 11 years already. So it was always my like ongoing profession. I was just it was my hobby, and I was earning money while I was a student. And I always was a really fan of music. So music is my life, really. I listen to a lot of different types of music,
Yes.
from Afrobeat to hip hop and electric music and classic music and
Mm-hmm.
all kinds of it. And I just like I don't have like any kind of type of my favorite kind of music or type of music. I just like good music, not like I don't differ music like with types or kinds or genres.
Right.
So, but I really like techno music actually, and I really like to dance, to electronic music. So
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I'm kind of a raver girl. So I traveled to electronic music festivals all over the world, like from east to west, from uh, Vietnam to Detroit, to everywhere, all around Europe and everywhere. So, and I think the electronic music is really on the top now. It's on edge. So, and for me, I wanted to um, add some vocals to like electronic music, to like deep dancing music,
Yes.
like like it was in house music. It and now I start to I want to revive this music, this kind of music, like dancing music, but with vocals, with deep vocals. So I don't know. My style is not like electric music or electronic music. I don't know. It's like um, sometimes it's like synth pop, and sometimes it's like more like techno, and so it's
Yeah.
not like some one genre. I'm just
It's not. It's a combination from what I heard
yes,
of it, and then you added a twist of theatrical to it.
yeah, yeah.
Looking at the video that I put on my timeline. So you've got that, and then you still bring in your moves and your stance
Yeah.
of modeling. I still see you modeling, even though in your videos
Yeah.
you're still modeling. So you can't
Yes.
help who you are. All of these things that you love, you've combined in a sense,
Yes, yes,
and it's
exactly.
still
And also,
science. It's still
yes.
science.
Yes, yes. Music is science,
It's
The music
science,
is mathematics for me, And
right?
my mathematical background really helps with music, actually. It really helps with composing, and it really, music is mathematics, and it has its own theory, it has its own algorithms, it has its own, like, if you know how to reason properly, you can make music even if you don't have like musical education in music, if you
Yes.
don't know the theory of music, if you have
Yeah.
the ear and you know how to like you can logically compose it, and it's gonna be fine.
Because it's communication.
Yeah, yeah.
Music is its
But
own
it's
language.
yes, yes.
It
The way
says
to
what we
express
don't know
yourself.
how to say or sometimes articulate. You can use a song to get your message across.
Yes, that's why that's how I express myself actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also I want to add Vogue dancing to my live shows, so it's gonna be more like a show. So I want to, but I see myself at the like some electronic music festivals
Yes.
and also at the clubs.
Yes.
Not like, huge concerts in like Wembley or so, I don't know. It's more like underground music. So yeah, it's more like underground clubs, nightclubs, and maybe date clubs also,
Okay.
and some electronic music festivals.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I can see you being attracted to that as well as the industry as a whole because with the sound that you have, it's very unique. And it's something I feel like you're sculpting yourself. And then when you're bridging across, cultures of US and Russia, for instance, like today. So you want to attract a fan base worldwide, you know?
Yeah, exactly,
You
exactly.
want to do that. And then looking at it,
Yes.
you said that's how you communicate also. So it's really no different, for you to be where you are. But looking at the music that you write, thought provoked, scientifically, orchestrated, and then you put your heart into it.
Yes, exactly.
Throw
That's how
some
I do
love
it.
into it. So how do you
Yes.
go about writing that when you have something to express into your songs? Say, for instance, for someone in particular.
Um, well, it's usually the same way. So I have uh, one idea. Actually, it starts with the melody because I'm a singer at first. So I just like murmur everything all the time, like la la la. And sometimes I just hear something good, comes to my
Right.
head, and I use a voice application in my phone, so I record it, and then I have a lot of drafts of this different kinds of ideas, and then I start to frame it. It's just like I pick the one that I'm attracted most at the time, and then I start to frame it musically, and then either it starts with the melody of a song, of a voice, of lead voice, or
Right.
maybe it starts with the melody of the music, itself.
Okay.
So either way, I start with the melody, with the main theme, and
Right.
then I add more instruments, and depending on the atmosphere of the song, that is when I start the song, I never know how it's gonna be like at the end. It's always like it's the process of making this music, and that I'm not like a composer that has its final uh, the final image of the creation that I'm gonna
That's
make.
understood.
Yeah. Yes, it's a process for me. So I start with this small idea, and I never know what's gonna be in the end.
Mm-hmm.
But I always add something that makes it better, for me.
Right.
And then when I feel that's enough, then it's enough.
And that's like the end of a story. It's so different. Like I use my book for this particular show. Like I was saying, when I lived overseas, it was significantly different than living in the U.S. So it was a lot of culture that I had to learn. So it was the same when it comes to writing. And like what you're saying, you're describing a story, and it's
Yes,
from
exactly.
beginning, middle, and end, whether if it's fiction or nonfiction, or a true story, or you're writing from your heart, or if it's something that you heard about, it's a friend's story. So when you look at these things and you have juicy conversations, and I've had, people say to me, "Well, Val, I'm going to be careful of what I say to you. It might end up in a book."
Yeah.
Yeah, it might. I won't say
Yes.
your name, but the thing is that if it's relative to a story that I'm sharing as a part of my life, something true, live event, yeah, I will, because it's a part of that story. It's a part of the captions. You need that piece to tell a story.
Yeah.
Same thing with you.
And I think it's also important to be honest, with
Yeah.
your audience,
Yeah.
because it's always they always can feel if you're not honest.
Oh,
And
yeah.
it's in music, even if you don't say a word, you have to be honest and you have to express yourself, because otherwise there's gonna be a misconnection,
Hmm.
between you and your music and your image,
Exactly.
and it's gonna be not understood properly.
Exactly. And if I'm going to share it,
Yes.
Julia, I'm going to share it. I'm giving you
Yeah.
all the juice, and you're going to get it the first time around. No two people are going to understand something the same way, even though you and I could be in the same place at the same time. We're not going to tell the story the same. So, looking at it from that standpoint, love life, looking at your love life, how does that trickle into your life, your songs that you write, how you share, what you don't share, all of that.
Well,
I see a smile.
I think that the love for life is it what drives us all,
Yes.
especially the creative people.
Hmm.
It's all for love, it's everything. Even
Everything.
if all my songs are really, and they have really depressing lyrics, it's just like it's about something not very good. It's not about life or happiness or some good
Uh-huh.
emotions. Usually it's about like something really deep and not very like pleasant to hear maybe. But that's how I um I express my happiness with that,
Yes.
because I'm happy in my real life. Almost every day I'm happy, But
Right.
in my songs, I want it to be maybe my all of my negative emotions I put there, and then it's better for me,
I get
Yeah,
it.
I just put all my negative emotions there, but my audience, they know it's like they're my emotions, and they're my maybe some memories or something, and it makes it a little bit personal also.
It sure does.
Yeah,
It's authentic
but
too. It comes across. The emotions come across. You can feel it in the notes. You can feel it in your voice and your tone, the vibrations that
yeah,
come from it. So that's another indicator of authenticity, of that love emotion, the violin coming out. Because
yeah, but
we all want it. We've all experienced it, some level of it, and we've had it and lost it, want it again. It's a drug. It's
yeah.
the ultimate drug that we all seek and on a quest for in life. So when you get it, you don't want to lose it. But when things happen in life, you express it in song, or you express it
Yes.
through writing, and it's the same thing. You have to
Yeah,
share.
any art actually is the expression of the emotions,
Right,
either good or bad emotions. Usually,
right.
actually, there are negative emotions, because when people are happy, they don't really want to share it a lot, just spread it all over the world. They usually
Hmm.
keep it to themselves, but when it's bad, and usually, most of the music I think is expressed like really deep emotions from the people, especially like blues or jazz or some
Right,
classic music.
right.
It makes you feel, the
Hmm.
artist. It makes you
It
feel the way they felt that way, and it's really amazing, I think.
it is a
Art also, like it's also it always expresses the private emotions of the artist. That's what makes it
uh-huh.
amazing. Yeah.
Yes. And you have to love it. No matter how it resonates with you, we all desire it. We have something we can connect with and express ourselves. It's that simple.
Exactly.
And I
Yeah.
love I love that fact. So in reality, I know you have some things that you're working on. I know that, you know, it's a side by side when it comes to your art and the things that you do on a regular basis. So what's the next step for Julia?
Well, I'm writing my first album now. So I'm 3 songs away from my first album,
Uh-huh.
and there's a lot of work still there. So when I'm compose all the songs, I have to do like mastering and to make the music make the music the level I want to be and I want it to be, you
Right.
know. So also, I have one music video. I want to have another one for one song I've already made, but I have so many ideas. I have to figure out how it's gonna be, and I think it's gonna be really fantastic. And
Great.
also, I don't know. Actually, I'm just going with the flow, you know, because in music you never know where you're gonna be in like 1 year or two
Exactly.
years or 3 years. I really wanted to want to go to Berlin maybe for half a year or something, because Berlin is the capital of electronic music now,
Yes.
and a lot of artists, a lot of musicians, a lot of people from this field are there, and I want to collaborate with someone. I want to like be there. I want to be in the flow. I want to be in the community. Maybe I'll
Okay.
stay there for longer. I really like this place. I've been there like 13 times already, and I really like to go
Very
there
nice.
for a lot of events. They have really amazing events there and the festivals. And I'd like to perform actually, because I only had 2 concerts with my personal project, with my
Right.
this electronic music
Uh,
project, and I want more. I want more performances. I want to make this performance perfect. So I want to add these vogue moves, everything I planning. So it takes time, you know, to learn to make it to the perfection, you know. Yes.
yes. Well, just do what you have to do. And yes, it's a process. It takes time to orchestrate it and
Yeah.
bring your vision to life. And then it usually 9 times out of 10, it ends up a whole lot better than you expect it to be. And
Yeah. I hope so.
that's the juicy that comes out. And you're
Yeah.
like, oh my gosh, that's what I'm talking about. So
Yeah.
that is a
I
great
hope that's gonna
feeling.
be there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Welcome to the room, everyone. We haven't ignored not any of you. So just enjoy the conversation. I'm just trying to go straight through and give you guys all the juice and line you up with Julia, because we're not going to do a full hour right now. Julia's not feeling the absolute best, so we're going to cut it short. And then again, I'm still on at 7 o'clock tonight, so that still remains the same. So, Jules,
Yeah.
where could the Sparrows connect with you? How would they reach you?
Uh,
Or hear your music?
well, you can go to my SoundCloud.
Mhm.
So if you go to SoundCloud and put my name in the search, it's Julia Ogun. And there you can, I have, I think, 6 songs there now, so you can hear them all. Also, you can watch my music video on YouTube. I also
Mhm.
have my own channel. I have a couple of live shows there, and my music videos. So it's really interesting, my music videos. So really, you should go see like for a minute or at least.
Yeah.
You know, it's just really cool. It has like 3D effects on it, so it's really cool. And also you can go to my Instagram account. So I'm really into Instagram. I spend there more time than in
Yes.
Facebook or on other social media. So you can go there, and I have a lot of modeling pictures there, and also some videos, some music premieres, and a lot of life stories from my
Okay.
everyday life.
Yeah.
So if you're interested, you can DM me there, you can message me there, and I always look at my request messages. So if you have any questions, any inquiries, anything to say to me, you just don't hesitate to message me. I will be glad to hear from you.
Great. That's awesome. So thank you for that information. After the broadcast, if you could go into comments when you respond to any comments that's made for the broadcast, if you
Sure.
would put your contact information there so you can receive the followers, so you can keep them up to date with everything that's going on with you, your new sounds, your videos, and discoveries. Because I feel like once you really get out a bit more, it's going to take an interest and a hold. So you
Yeah.
are expediting something that's really not heard a lot here in the US. So I say congratulations to you on that, being,
Thank
an
you.
innovator.
But I hope it has any interest, because I make something new, and new is always like really
Yeah.
hard to put in people's minds, or to be loved, or I hope it's gonna be the way I want it to be, to be the way I expect it to be.
I think you will take a toll, and it's a forgotten when it comes to when I hear your sounds and knowing that you come from a model's background and your whole Vogue moves and all. I think Grace Jones.
Yeah.
Grace Jones.
There's
And that's where
something,
my
yes.
mind went back to. And I knew Grace was different. She had stature. She took the audience.
Yeah,
There was a
I know.
presence with Grace. And that's what I thought about when I saw your videos and when I heard you for the first time. I said, she's another Grace Jones. And it's only been one Grace. Think about it.
Yeah,
So
yeah, I
that's
know.
very complimentary. So keep doing what you do and bring all your visions to life and let that be your platform to really soar the way you want to. I can see it doing well.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I
So with some
will
new things happen.
I will work hard on it, and I
Yeah.
think
Yeah.
it's gonna pay back.
It really will. It's not going to go in vain. Something that you love and it's something that you were born to do. You just feel it, you know it. So just pursue it as such. And you see the end while you're in the midst of the process on your way there. You see?
Okay.
So if it
Yes.
takes going to New Zealand, go to New Zealand for 6 months or stay there a year, 2 years, however long it takes. Because little do you know who you're going to become in the process. That's a great thing.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah, I
telling you
know.
because I'm older than you and I've been there and done it and still doing it. So I'm just
That's
saying,
cool. That's cool.
becoming is
No,
beautiful.
I really like to travel. It really broadens your mind and your
It does.
mentality. It's really amazing. I really like to go to Asia or Europe, all around Europe, and I've been to almost 40 countries now. So it's
40
really
countries.
for me. Yeah, I
Keep
really love it.
keep traveling. Now
Yeah.
you've been to the US, but you haven't been a lot of locations in the US.
I've been to New York, New Jersey, Chicago, Detroit, San Francisco, and all
Uh-huh.
around California, and in
Uh-huh.
Florida, and in Las Vegas.
Awesome.
So it's pretty. In Hawaii, my favorite place on earth.
Hawaii?
Yeah, this is my favorite place. Really.
Yes. We
Yeah,
all
I'd
have
really
to
like
have
to
it.
move there.
It is beautiful. And however, I'll
Yes.
tell you this, my favorite would be Greece.
Oh,
This is
really?
Greece is my favorite place. Yeah,
I,
it's
re-
always
I
been.
really want to go there. I've never been in
You
Greece.
should go
I've been
there.
in Cyprus, but not Greece.
Yes.
Okay, I'll go
Well,
there.
Cyprus is right there. It's so close.
Yeah, it's really close. Almost Greece.
Almost Greece. Well, go
Yeah.
there. Come back to the US when you're
Oh,
somewhere
okay.
in this area. Just let me know where you're going to be
Sure.
performing. I'll show up and support. And don't be a stranger to TVM. Be sure to come back,
Okay.
check in with us, let us know how you're doing. And I'll keep an eye
Sure.
on you as well.
Sure.
So
Thank you.
you're quite welcome. I know it's really late. It's yeah, 12
Yeah,
in the morning
it's really
into tomorrow. So you're in
yes.
tomorrow already. So
Yes.
I want to say thank you. Is there anything you want to share with the Sparrows or your followers before we go?
Well, I hope to receive some messages from you guys about whatever you want to ask me, or maybe some advice about vocals, or maybe about music, or about mathematics, or about anything. Don't hesitate to contact me. I will be really happy to talk to you about anything. I really like some new connections from around the world. If you
Yes.
come to Moscow, Russia, but don't come in the winter time. But if you happen to come, don't hesitate to contact me. Yeah, I will um, like recommend you the best places here, and also you can always connect me about anything. And please uh, be tuned about my new music videos and music. It's gonna be a lot this year. I think I'm gonna finish my album, so please stay tuned, and
Yes.
I'll keep you posted. And I'm really really happy to if you like join me on my Instagram, and please don't hesitate to contact me.
Not a problem at all. And you are just, a gem. I just think you're the sweetest person. I wish you the ultimate best in everything that you set your heart to do, and just let it lead
Thank
you, because
you.
that's where the truth is. Yeah. And
Thank you.
so you're welcome. I'm going to let you go so you can get some rest and get some sleep and feel better.
Yes.
I'll
Thank
check on
you.
you
I
again.
will.
Okay.
Okay.
So
It's
thank you
been
so
a
much.
pleasure. Thank you
It's been
so
a
much.
Yes, and all of those comments, because you are getting comments. You just don't see them on your phone. If you swipe left on
Oh,
the phone, swipe left on your screen, you'll see them.
oh,
They're scrolling.
okay.
Yes. So now you have to wait until afterwards to go in and comment, so you can respond to each and every one. It'll save on your wall, on your timeline. So
Okay,
go,
I
get
will.
some rest, and I'll be in touch with you. Check on you tomorrow.
Yeah, thank you so much.
You're
It was a
welcome.
pleasure talking to you. Thank
You
you
too,
for
dear.
inviting me to your show. It
Yes.
was great, really. Thank you. It
Thank
was
you.
cool
Enjoy your
chatting with you.
ciao.
See you.
Bye.
Ciao.
There you have it, Sparrows. We had a short and sweet with Julia Ogun of Moscow, Russia. So I didn't want to keep her too long today, and it is pretty early to be coming on. So with her not feeling well, I said, okay, we'll do at least a half hour or so I can honor, our obligation. And anytime we have guests that are going to be overseas like that, I may have to come on during the day a little bit earlier. However, tonight, 7 o'clock, I still will be on again. I have another announcement to share. So I'll see you all then. So I want to say thank you for your time. Love without conditions. Always possess a positive attitude and soar in all you do. Love you, mean it. Smooches.